Howdy y'all, welcome back to Camp Shack Productions. Today we are at the Hinkley Overlanding EXPO in South Jordan, Utah. What was great about this show is it's actually put on by Hinkley Overlanding, which is a small local company here in town, and it made it so that the show was a little bit smaller and it gave you a lot of opportunity to meet and talk to a lot of different people. So this was my first time attending an Overland Expo, and what I was really surprised by was the community that was built around the actual vendors of the show. I think I learned just about as much from them as I did to talking to any of the vendors. Regardless of what you're looking for, you were able to find rooftop tents. We also saw some amazing Jeep setups, and I really like the ability to check out all of the different things from Hinkley Overlanding. Don't get me wrong, the vendors were awesome and there was a little something for everyone there. This was a great Saturday and a wonderful experience. I will give you a little more information on each of the vendors that I really liked and which vendor I think completely stole the show. More of that coming later. What amazed me the most was how elaborate some of these setups are. What I figured out at this expo is that overlanding isn't just about getting there, but it's getting there in style and having everything you need to set up an amazing camp. I also liked how everybody did things a little bit different. Everybody had their style and set up their system to work best for them. It was really cool to check it all out. So, let's actually talk a little bit about some of the specific companies that were at this event. There were some really fantastic people. Overland Gear Guy is the people you want to talk to if you need anything for organization or a molly setup. They had a gear pack for every type of situation. They had some really cool stuff. Bare Bones is a knife, hatchet, lantern, and cookware company. Everything they had looked like it was handmade and out of the 1920s. Super cool stuff. So Rome Adventure Company definitely seems like one of the heavy hitters. They have everything from adventure boxes, rooftop tents, and awnings. And it seemed like at the show, out of everyone's rigs, all of the boxes that they had on were either from Rome or they were from Harbor Tool and Freight. This company was awesome. Each one of their boxes has these amazing locking mechanisms, and they have them in every shape and size. One thing I can tell you is it's pricey gear. Very, very pricey. I really like this because of that little white patch right there. It's actually a diffuser, so that when you have your headlamp in there, it will diffuse your light and make it so it's not so bright. Rome Adventure Company, definitely a 5 out of 5, super awesome stuff. If you need a Land Cruiser, definitely check out Overland Vehicle Systems. And there was this crazy tent that I thought was a medical tent, and I'm not even sure who it's made by, but it's an awning. Now, these guys, Hinkley Overlanding EXPO, these guys had an amazing trailer setup. If you have a toy hauler, you should really look into one of these, because this system can basically slide into your trailer, and then you can pull your side-by-side right underneath it. This thing was way cool. This is what it looks like as just the insert. You can put it in any 7-foot wide trailer. For those of you that want to leave your camp where it is, or maybe drive a Subaru, this Hinkley Overlanding base camp trailer was one of the coolest setups I've seen. You had the ability to style it out for your full kitchen, place your rooftop tent on top of it. These things were awesome. If you want to leave camp where it is and you want to be able to drive off and come back, definitely think about one of these. They're super cool. Now, in my humble opinion, Harper Outdoor USA was definitely the star of the show. This local company based in Bountiful, Utah, has some of the coolest setup I have ever seen. It is so modular, and the rack system on the outside makes this a full powerhouse. These things are under 10 grand to start, and you can customize them in any way you want. I couldn't believe the solar on top, the way that the tailgate comes off to make the table on the side, and the interior can be customized to whatever you want. It leaves you the full bed of your truck. The other really great part is when you do pull down the bed, there's plenty of space for me to stand up, even on a raised box. I couldn't believe the space and engineering behind this. And again, to support a local company, this was amazing in my opinion. Way to go. Definitely check this company out. In the video a little bit further on, I'll stop and there's a QR code on the screen that you can scan to get information and lead you to their website. I think overall what was so fun about this show was getting to meet all of the companies that create these great things, but more importantly, getting to meet some of the people in the community. This is a great way to spend your time, and I highly recommend getting out to one of these shows. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next week. Be well, my friends.